Hey guys. Sorry, anyway, I'll let the room populate here for a second. Hello. Hey everybody. Sorry for the delay. I don't know what's going on with Instagram, but on my phone, the option for Instagram Live is gone. So there's some kind of weird update on my phone. And like my Instagram totally looks different now. So like you can see here, the icons and options are different. So I have Reels, which I don't really care for, right in the center where you would post new content. If you want to post new content, you click at the top here, and there's no option for Instagram Live. You can click on story or feed post and it doesn't give you an option to go live. So I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Luckily, the option on my iPad was still there, but we'll see. Maybe I have to transition over to YouTube and do live streams from there. Not sure. So I will figure that out. But I spent like the last half an hour just resetting, logging in, logging out. I don't know what happened. Anyways. Instagram, I go live every week. Why are you trying to hurt me? Why are you trying to take that away from me? Don't know why. Maybe they don't like live streaming. Maybe they want to be TikTok now. I don't know. What can I say? Sorry, complaining too much. How's everybody doing? My hair's a little bit of a mess. I hope that's. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna just put it down. That way, if it's a mess, it's all a mess. I got long hair for some. I always have my hair tied up, so maybe some people don't realize how long my hair really is. Got my Selvage Foundation T-shirt. Indigo Invitational is on, and I hope everybody who's signed up has signed up or will sign up soon. Saw Supreme Connoisseur over there in MIJ7s. Great choice. Did you enter the Indigo Invitational? I did, and I didn't post my photo yet, but I'll let you guys know. I'm entering with the solid black selvage. I actually signed up with the black cobra, but I decided to change it. And anyways, so I didn't post my photo yet, but I'm gonna sign up with the solid black. Represent some black denim out there. So we'll we'll really change up the Indigo Invitational a little bit here with a black option. I don't see a lot of black options out there, but Instagram had new updates this past week. A lot of issues, most are fixed. Hopefully mine gets fixed soon, because I like going live with you guys. I noticed it the other day that I had to that it was not the layout that I was used to. So anyways, hopefully that gets all sorted out. Hello. Haven't seen any black yet. Bold move. That's right. I want it to be a little bit different from what's out there. So I think we don't see enough black faded denim. So I wanted to represent black faded denim in the Indigo Invitational. I can't wait to see what you do. I can't wait to see what you guys do. The last I heard from the Indigo Invitational guys, we are at almost 100. We're almost at 100, if not more. Maybe we've surpassed it by now. But we've certainly made an impact, because we're just in Naked Famous Unbranded Brand alone. We are as many competitors, almost as many competitors as there were total competitors last year. So that's a great milestone for us. When I said we were going to take over this competition, I meant it. And the Selvage Foundation is here, and we are going to invade the Indigo Invitational. So fun promos coming soon. The 40 ounce for Garrett, that is almost ready. We're just sending it out to get the leather patch put on. So we have a leather artisan who's going to be applying it by hand. The leather patch is so thick that no machine could handle this. So it's going to be quite impressive. I can't wait to show that off for everybody. When are you previewing the Joker jeans? Very soon. Actually, I will preview some Batman for you right now because we did get some of the samples in stock. Mind you, I just want to, this video, anyways, I guess between my computer monitor and what you're going to see here, the color's not going to be great anyways, but here's just a quick preview of what you can expect from the Batman collection. So I've got a couple of jeans here to show you. The Joker one is actually not in the preview yet, but you're going to see what we have. So let's take a look at the computer monitor, if I can figure this out. Here we go. So here's my monitor. I'm going to hit play. And so we've got, let's rewind that for a second so we can take a look at everything. So we've got the Dynamic Duo Denim. So that's the leather patch. And we're looking up over at Harley Quinn, and then the Dark Knight. So we've got a couple of fun options here for you. Let's take a look at that again in super slow motion. So we've got Harley Quinn represented here with the black by red weft stretch selvage. So that's going to be very, very nice. Let's take a look at the Batman denim also. You're not going to see a lot of it here, but it is a indigo by gray representing the Batman costume from the 1960s Batman series, live action series. So that's what you can expect there. There's that great leather patch with Batman and Robin in that old school kind of art. Then we've got, let's take a look again at the video, let that play out for a second. We've got the red, black by red, we've got Harley Quinn, and then we have the heavier weight black slubby denim for the Dark Knight, and you can see Batman and Robin here as well. So that's what's coming for that. And then I have a little bit more of a preview to show you guys. Hold on a second. A lot of stupid files on my computer, and we can take a look at Bane. So let's take a look at some of these. So I'm clipping together a preview for everybody. And so we've got the Bane, so you can see the Bane Bat Breaker Selvage, and then you've got the Bane embroidery here on the back. Let's take a step back here. Let's see if we can take a good look at that leather patch. So you can see that this is a heavier weight black stretch denim. You can see, check out that texture, it's very nice. You can take a look at that thick leather patch with Bane's face, just, menacing. And I think we're going to see the selvage ID on this one as well. So you got the leather, the pocket flasher, the pockets, and then we're going to reveal that, here we go. Let's reveal that selvage ID. You've got that venom colored selvage ID. I'm doing all this one-handed, it's hard for me. There you go. So, there's a little quick preview of the Batman collection for you guys. I hope you like that. I'm going to put together, obviously, a much more put-together video. I'm just waiting for a little bit more video from the team at home, so I can put that out for you guys and make it official, because so far, the only people who are aware of the Batman collaboration are you guys here on Instagram Live. I let you guys know about this process from the very beginning, from inception, from basically when we when we knew we were going to be able to do it. So you guys always get the inside track. So yeah, that's the Batman collection. I hope you liked it. I do still have to show up the Joker, and of course there's many more details to come. I just have to put together that teaser trailer, and then we'll figure out the release schedule, and we'll get that all going. Should we not tell anybody? No, you guys can tell anybody you want. If any information I tell you here, of course it's information that I'm putting out to the public, and so it's not a secret. It's just, not everybody tunes into these live streams. Not everybody knows what's going on behind the scenes. You guys are you're our most devoted fans if you're here hanging out with me in the lives. So I really do appreciate you guys taking the time and spending your Friday evening with me. It's Saturday morning over here in Japan. So thanks so much for your support. What is going on? I just want to see if I missed a bunch of questions. Do the pocket flashers look the shit? Exactly like a comic page. Very cool. We did. Pretty much everything came from the comics. We did want to base the fabrics themselves off of particular story arcs, what we thought were very important story arcs. So we did incorporate the comic books into the pocket flashers. And anyways, if you're a devoted fan of Batman, you'll pick up on the references. But even if you're a casual fan, you're gonna love it just the same. What else do we got here? Wait, no naked girls? No, we're using the characters from Batman universe, of course. Got my Vulgar 2s. It's been 2 weeks since I've been wearing them nonstop. Can't wait for them to fade. They will fade brilliantly. I did put up if you check out our Instagram story, there is a great pair of faded Vulgar 1s up there that you can check out. But the Vulgar fabric is one of the best faders we've ever put out. I really, really love that base. If you check out the Vulgar 2 video that I put up on YouTube, you can see another great example of what I think is the best faded pair of Vulgars ever, and perhaps one of the best faded pairs of Naked Famous I've ever seen. So you definitely want to check that out. I also put up a video last week. I talked about a lost video that was originally on the Naked Famous Denim website, a stop motion animation. So I put up that video for you guys to see, so you definitely want to check it out there. Another thing that I noticed about our YouTube was about 60% of our viewership are non-subscribers, which is fine, but if you want to stay up to date, you definitely want to subscribe, because that way you get updated with all the latest videos. So we do appreciate it when you do subscribe, because that way you get to see all the latest news. And I update. I usually post. Well, I do post these live streams every week. And what else do I do? When there is a release, I do a release video. I'm also gonna start doing. I want to cover. The thing is, I gotta work this out. So I gotta, you guys give me your feedback. I want to show off the outfits that people post online. So the thing is, I'm like, just because you use the hashtag Naked Famous Denim, like we use it on our Instagram stories, but I don't know if people want to be on video. So I gotta figure out. Maybe I'll reach out to people and say, hey, would you mind if I featured you on our YouTube video? And that way, every week I can, go through Instagram, go through the forums, find the best outfits, show you guys how people are wearing things. And we could talk about, fit pics and that kind of stuff. So I think that would be a fun way to, bring a highlight to our community members. So I'm working on doing videos like that. And I really want to show off the diversity of the way you can wear Naked Famous Denim. We have such a wide variety of people wearing raw denim, and the ways that they wear raw denim, it's not just one particular style. It covers a lot of different styles. So whether you're a sneaker guy, or you're a boots guy, or you're a heritage guy, or you're a Converse guy and just a hoodie, let's show it off. Let's show the world how many different ways you can incorporate raw denim into your wardrobe, your outfits, your style. So I think that'll be a fun video series. Anyways, I'm working on that. And if you'd like to be part of it, I will make some announcements. Maybe I'll have a special hashtag that people use. What am I wearing today, Naked and Famous, or something like that. And I can look up I can look it up that way, and that way when people use that hashtag, it's kind of like saying, "Oh, I want to be highlighted." This is my submission to be highlighted, kind of thing. So let's see how that goes. Did I miss any other questions? Maybe if I didn't, might be a slow connection right now. Fresh trainee. Okay, wait. I'm going to get close. I can't wait for the really expensive Japanese hand-eye jeans. Oh, the hand-dyed jeans. Yeah, those are coming very soon. The half Asian guy in in Worlds Like Wildfires music video is wearing black. The half Asian guy in Worlds Like Wildfires music video is wearing black wax, naked and famous. Message their manager. I don't know. Is that a band? Worlds Like Wildfire. Anyway, send me a copy of the video. Send me a link to the video. I'd like to check that out. Did anyone else see like 1,000 hearts going on? I did notice that. Thanks so much for all the love. I appreciate all the hearts. Poison Ivy, Batwoman. There is no Poison Ivy or Batwoman for this collection. So I've went over the characters before. I'm going to go over them again with you guys. So we've got Harley Quinn, we've got Bane, we've got Batman, we've got Batman and Robin dynamic duo, and we have the Joker. So 5 jeans, no surprises this time. So I let all the cats out of the bag, so to speak. Although we didn't do Catwoman. That there's so many. The thing is, of course, with Batman, and like with any other property that we've worked with, there's so many characters, and you can't do them all as much as I want to do them all. You can't do them all. So those are the ones that we picked, and I think that you're going to be able to find something that you love within that collection. Speaking of collections, Rick and Morty collection, we're in the process of getting all the samples for that made, so that's coming soon as well. That's Spring Summer 21. We've got Holiday with the Batman, Spring Summer 21 with the Rick and Morty, Fall Winter 21. We've got Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and we've got The Matrix. So that's coming soon as well. I'm figuring out what we're gonna do with Mortal Kombat. That might get pushed again. So that is one of the. We're figuring it out. But I think Fall Winter 21, we might do those 3. So Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Matrix. So a very movie-centric season for Fall Winter 21, film-centric. Horror film, especially. I'm a big fan of horror. I'm also looking for future partnerships. So I've reached out to a bunch of properties that I particularly enjoy, and we're gonna find out what is gonna happen with that. I'm reaching out, just so you guys know. I'm reaching out to the Transformers team, G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's a lot of stuff that I really like. Of course, anything nostalgia related is right up my alley, so I'm going to try and make that happen for you guys. I'm going to try and make JoJo's happen, because I know there's so many of you JoJo's fans out there. So I'm Akira. I'm going to try. So I'm working on it for you guys, and I'm going to try and make that happen. And if there's any properties that you happen to particularly love, let me know, especially if it's up my alley. I'm going to try even harder. Wrestling for sure. I definitely want to try and get that WWE partnership, or AEW. I would love to do either one. So we can see where that heads. Of course, Salvage Foundation, inspired by pro wrestling. We do have a fun. I don't know if I talked about it with you guys, but we are getting ready to announce. Did you mention Batman? I might have missed it. I did mention Batman. I showed off a little bit of the actual samples. I will do that again in a few minutes, so stick around, just in case anybody missed the earlier part of this live stream. I will cover it again, so just stick around. Evil Dead jeans, that could be a lot of fun. I was watching, I don't know, for you horror movie fans out there, Maniac Cop. I don't think we do Maniac Cop jeans, but it does feature Bruce Campbell from the Evil Dead series in the first two movies. So if you've never watched Maniac Cop, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Anyways, I'm a horror movie lover. My VCR ate my Evil Dead, or that's kind of creepy. Naruto, Banksy, or some sort of eco partnership. We do have we have a recycled denim coming for Spring Summer 21 that is made from recycled denim fabric, which is it's really cool. So essentially, they take the leftover denim scraps. They chop it up, mix it with some new yarn, and we have recycled yarn made from recycled jeans. So that's pretty cool. Collab with Gucci Ghost. I don't know what Gucci Ghost is. Is that an artist? Obviously, I know what Gucci is, but Gucci Ghost sounds like it might be maybe a performer or something like that. Some classic anime jeans: Akira, Cowboy Bebop, Neon Genesis, Evangelion. I would like a Neon Genesis one. I think they're fast, and I think that would be possible. I would have to check. I haven't reached out to them, but I think that would be possible. The Miami Ripper is pretty cool. Is that a horror movie? The Miami Ripper, or is that a rapper? That sounds like it could go either way. Matrix, Evil Dead jeans. It's okay. It's a BMX, I think. BMX, the Miami Ripper. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. The Miami Ripper is pretty cool. It's a BMX, I think. A bike? I don't know. I'm not with it. Let me tell you that much. When it comes to new music and new artists, I have no idea. My amount of time for media consumption is almost zero. And if I could watch a movie a week, I'm pretty happy that I've been able to do that. When it comes to music, I try to listen to new stuff on Spotify. And then I immediately go back to what I've been listening to my entire life. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just at that age where I listen to something for 2 minutes, and I'm like, okay, it's nice to know what's going on, but I have no idea what's going on really. Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD Denim, another trauma release. That could be fun. Maybe. I enjoy the Sergeant Kabuki Man. What other trauma ones would be fun? I don't know. I mean, Toxic Avenger. That was my holy grail of trauma, of course. Collaborations. Not sure if I missed hearing what you were wearing for the Invitational. I've decided to wear a black jean for the Indigo Invitational. I'm going with the Easy Guy solid black selvage. I actually signed up for the Indigo Invitational with the Super Guy Black Cobra, but I didn't post my photo yet. I'm gonna change it to the Easy Guy solid black. I want to represent black denim in the Indigo Invitational. I know it's the Indigo Invitational, but you know what? It's really about raw denim and fades, and we don't see a lot of black denim fades out there. And I think we should highlight some of that. I've actually in the early days of Naked and Famous, I wore a lot of black power stretch and solid black selvage. So it's been a while since I've worn a black jean myself, especially as my daily driver. So I just want to go back to that and really highlight black denim. So we've got a lot of indigo out there, of course, a sea of indigo. So I'll be the lone black jean out there. Konnichiwa, thank you for joining. Where are your Toxic Avenger denim jacket? It's in my closet, and I haven't worn it as much as I would like to. I think jeans I could wear at home, but wearing a jean jacket at home might be a little difficult. And with this whole, situation, I haven't left my house much. I pretty much go out maybe once or twice a week. And if that, I mean, most of the time I go across the street to the grocery store and get some food because we need to eat. But I don't get out that much. And if this had been a normal year, I'd be traveling around, and I definitely would have had a lot more wear in that jacket than I would like to. Plus, it's been super hot here the last couple of months, and I don't know if I would have been keen on wearing a jean jacket out in like 40-degree temperatures. It's like kind of normal right now. It's still like, low 20s. But I am planning on going back to the Great White North, Canada, very soon. So I will be bringing that jacket with me, and it will be my driver jacket for the actual fall temperatures. Here it's still too warm. My Toxies are starting to show progress. They aren't amazing. They are amazing with the different twills, especially the more you fade that denim. That the different twills will really come out and start to show a lot more. Stay on top of those. There's some great Frankenstein denim fades if you look some of those up, and you can get an idea of what your Toxic Avengers are going to look like. My Trunks Future Salvage is one of my favorite pairs of jeans, period. Black denim can be super nice. Black denim can be incredible. So I think it's great that we can highlight black fades even more. And I think black denim is just one of those things that, every guy should have a pair of black jeans. I'm sure most of you guys have a pair. So I just think in the Indigo Invitational, it's a good idea to highlight as many different kinds of fades as we can, and I just felt that there wasn't enough black denim out there, so I wanted to represent that. Okay, Class of Newcomb High, where you're talking, yeah, okay, so I've read that comment already. Guap Daddy needs a pair if you're doing guys. Guap Dad 4000. I don't know these guys, man. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. What about white denim? Well, I think we are working on an 18-ounce, so a heavier weight, like white or like natural colored cotton for spring summer 22. So that is, we are already working on that collection, as well as fall winter 21. We're kind of finalizing all that stuff right now. So I think that'll be fun. He's a little scammer that could, I think. The Little Scammer That Could. Sounds like a children's book. The Little Scammer That Could. Brought Japan Heritage Blacks in for a hem. Buddy at the denim shop was jealous seeing the start of fades. I'm looking forward to see the Japan Heritage fades posted up. So keep us posted on that one. I could never do the Invitational. I like to rock too many different pairs. Gotta have the options. You still can, it's not a contract that you can't wear your other jeans, but it is the point of this is to highlight and show off and showcase faded jeans. I think far too often, when you're on the forums, when you're on Instagram, you see a lot of, pickup posts, which are great. I love seeing what people are rocking and what people are enjoying, but I want to see the progress. And I think so often we don't update ourselves. We're not updating what's going on with our jeans. And I'm guilty of this too. So this is a great way to just kind of, as a team, as a community, to just, push ourselves to highlight the stuff that we love. I mean, after all, we're getting into raw denim. We're wearing raw denim because we love the evolution. We love looking at these evolution photos. So the more evolution photos, the better for all of us. Feel free to join. I mean, even if you don't have the best fades at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about, the participation and highlighting a world of faded denim. YouTube and when you're bored. I will. I'll definitely check it out. So few manufacturers do a heavyweight white natural. Well, we are gonna do it. Speaking of heavyweight, the 40-ounce denim will be ready. At least the first pair, the sample pair, the pair that Garrett, the wizard of 32-ounce denim, manager of Tate and Yoko, will be sporting for the Indigo Invitational. So expect to see some photos next week of the 40-ounce denim. 3 weeks post-op ACL surgery, I'm back on my feet in a new pair of MIJ7s. That's fantastic. I wish you a fast recovery. That could be, and any surgery is too much surgery. So I hope you're feeling and feeling well and gonna get better soon. What's the chance that Street Fighter Round 3 will happen in the future? I mean, it's possible. We have a very good relationship with the people over at Capcom. So if we wanted to go back to that, I think it would be something that we could do. I think it's something I personally would like to do it down the line. But it might be a couple of seasons more before we think about doing that again. Anybody else catch Supreme Connoisseur Sparkly Black Japan Heritage? Looked like they got glitter bombed. Yeah, I saw that post. I think maybe they were rubbing against his reflective denim, and the reflective coating might have rubbed off a little bit on them. I'm sure if you brush them off with a brush or something that will come off. But yeah, maybe I think that's what happened there. Or he got glitter bombed. I'm not sure. For me, having a few different pairs is to support solid businesses and their craftsmanship, as well as to show the fades and progress. Well, thank you very much. We do appreciate all of your support, and I get a lot of people sending me thank yous. Thank you, I love the jeans, and I'm like, thank you. You guys are the ones making it happen. You guys are the ones supporting us and allowing us to create fun and fantastic jeans. So as many thank yous I get in the messages, I always want to thank you guys even more, because if it's not for you guys, we're not, we're nothing. We're nothing without you guys. You're our community, and you're our customers, you're our fans, and you allow us to basically have the dream jobs that we have. So it's always my gratitude more to you guys than you guys could ever. I appreciate it, but I appreciate you guys so much more. So thank you guys for being so awesome. Maybe hit the strip club. Maybe hit the strip club. No, I'm a married man. I can't hit the strip clubs anymore. Took your wear your jeans to heart. Gotta love what I got. That's right. I've been talking about that, and let's talk about it again. About as lovers of raw denim and craftsmanship, we love different fabrics. We love so much about denim, and it doesn't just go for denim. Boots, leather jackets, any headphones, keyboards, whatever it is that you love. Whenever you're a nerd for something, we often are buying the best of something, whether you're buying the best jeans, the best mechanical keyboard. But as soon as we have the best of something, we're always like, because, the thing is, it's because of our knowledge, because we're aware of the nuances, even within any particular product range, perhaps there is the holy grail of items, but because there's different aspects to everything, this might be the slubbiest denim, this might be the heaviest denim, this might be the neppiest denim, this might be the most interesting weave, this might be the most interesting dye. So there isn't such a thing as the best of the best of the best, like all around best. So, but we seek the best in any facet, I suppose. And a lot of the stuff that we get is this made for, it has that made for life aesthetic to it. And we often hoard some of the stuff that we love, and I'm guilty. I do it too, man. I like keyboards. I don't have as many, I'm in Reddit, I go into like the mechanical keyboards subreddit, and it's like some of these guys have dozens of keyboards, and and they're expensive keyboards, and any rational person is like, how many keyboards can you possibly have? But it's not about like function. It's about enjoying your passion. But at the same time, You got, there is a balance where like you gotta use what you got. But there's another aspect to it where it's also part of your passion and your collection. So, I have a movie collection, I have a jeans collection, I collect a lot of different things, and of course you can't use everything you have always, but I do encourage that you use as much of it as you can. Enjoy the things that you got. I used to be one of these guys who collected comic books, and I would buy one to read and one to, and I did this with sneakers too. One to, I'd buy comic books, and I'd have one that I would read, and I'd have one that I would keep packaged in mint condition, and one to collect. And I think actually what kind of turned me off from comic book collecting was I think they relied on people like me who would buy every cover, every variant of every issue just to have it. And I wasn't necessarily ever going to sell any of this stuff. I mean, I've never actually sold a comic book before. I might have sold a few sneakers before, but maybe it was just out of the fact that it was never for, like, I was never trying to make money off of that stuff. I was just maybe bored of a sneaker, or maybe I knew somebody who wanted it more than I wanted it, and they were a bro, and I wanted to hook them up. But with comic book collecting, sometimes I'd own like 6 copies of the same issue, and I got fed up with that, and so I stopped. I haven't bought a comic book in a while. If I'm gonna get them, I like buying like the hardcover ones where they have kind of like the entire story put together. I don't know where I went on a rant. Anyway, I was talking about wearing and using what you got. So, I know a lot of us, sometimes we have a backlog of jeans. Wear them if you can. And put some love into those jeans because they deserve it. I need a light ounce denim. We have a great, for Spring Summer 21, we have a jean called the Fox Brown, made with fox fiber. It's a beautiful American-grown, natural, dark brown cotton. It's really, really fantastic. It's a very, very special cotton. And we're going to have a lightweight, slubby, unsanforized denim coming for Spring Summer 21. I would show you that jean right now, but my Wi-Fi in my home kind of sucks, and if I go to the other side to go dig it out, I'm going to get cut off. So, and my wife's not here right now. Otherwise, I would ask her to grab it for me. So I will show that off in another live stream. I will do a full Spring Summer 21 live, breakdown with you guys. So just to give you guys some extra previews of what's coming down the road. I just got a natural sea denim jacket off eBay for $50. It's fucking killer. That's a great price point. I mean, for those, you can find some steals on eBay. I'll tell you that much. If you're looking for some good prices on older stuff, you definitely want to check out the secondhand market. We need a video of the Wizard of 32 ounce. Try to sit down. We're gonna get some video of him, with the 40 ounce. I have a great. I'm gonna pull it up. Brandon sent me a photo of this thing, and I guess this is the benefit of using my iPad and my phone, because I have a photo of the 40 ounce. This is crazy, by the way. I gotta find it. Okay. Check this out. Hopefully you can see it. That's the 32 ounce denim. That's the 40 ounce denim. Look at the difference. It is insane. That's the 40 ounce. It is a beast. So, it's coming soon. We're going to have some great photos, some great content to highlight and show off that bad boy. That is the world's first 40 ounce pair of jeans. Here's another great shot of it, just compared to that 32 ounce denim. 32 ounce in front, 40 ounce in the back. Beastly. Look at the pocket flasher, by the way. We went all out. Look at the we found the thickest cardboard you could ever imagine for the pocket flasher, just because we had to go on theme and have that. With the 32-ounce denim, we wanted to make the thickest pocket flasher ever, and with the 40-ounce denim, we are going to follow that up with this crazy thick pocket flasher. It's going to come in a giant thick box as well. It is no joke. Here's Garrett helping our head seamstress, our factory manager, sew this bad boy. And this is actually a photo of the machine that is sewing this thing. It is humongous, as you can see. It is not it is not a tiny little desk operator machine here. Garrett has to hold the jean up. It is a multiple person operation to get this done. So that's our factory. They're putting the finishing touches on the waistband there on the 40-ounce denim. It's coming. It is absolutely coming. These jeans are a force to reckon with. And right now they're being sent off to have that leather patch applied. It is the thickest leather ever. I think I highlighted it on an Instagram post over a year ago. I definitely teased what was going on with that leather patch. Let me see if I can find that photo for you guys. Now you have more tools to connect with your audience on it. Here, look at this nice little message from Instagram. I have these nice little tools. It says, I lost the tool, you jerks. I don't have Instagram Live anymore on this thing, you butt brains at Instagram. But I appreciate your service. So let's not be too harsh. I'm gonna see if I can find this video. You guys are gonna look at me scrolling on my phone for a second. Not video, photo of the super thick, heavyweight leather patch that I teased, and this is what's gonna be going on the 40-ounce denim. It is no joke. It is the thickest leather ever. And I gotta find this photo, and I can't find it. We have a lot of posts, so here it is. Look at this. Look at that thing. That's what's going on the 40-ounce. It is a beast. No joke. 40 ounces coming soon. And then we will announce how you can get that denim. Very limited. Anyways. And it will be very expensive. It won't be the most expensive jean we've ever made, because that one is still at almost $1,500 retail, and that happened very, very early in the Naked and Famous denim life. But it will be one of the most expensive. It is just that's just the way it goes. Expect announcements in the coming weeks regarding the 40 ounce. Okay, let me see. I know I've missed a bunch of questions here. Okay. One to rock, one to stock. That's kind of been the way things have been going. Like sneakers, I was definitely like that for a long time. Yeah, I have in Canada. I barely brought any of my sneakers here. I have a ton at my mom's house. It's just. I don't know. Anyways, I was really into that. I do see, you know what I see a lot of in Japan right now? Dunks. Dunks are definitely back. Which is pretty amazing, because when I was really into sneakers, it was kind of like, mid-2000s, early 2000s. And sneaker culture was really big. It's bigger now, more than ever. But It was all Dunks back then. It was Dunks, and if you could get your hands on a pair of Bapes, it was Dunks and Bapes. So I was really into that, and I remember resale on Bape hoodies. I remember that was a big thing, like the purple hoodie with Bape across the chest, or if you got it with the crystals, it was crazy. The resale on some of that stuff. Where am I going with this? I don't know. One the rock, one the stock. That was Dunks. Dunks are so back. It's crazy. It's crazy how things come back the way they do. Dude, you sound like a Keen fan. What's the favorite? What's the favorite switch and layout combo? Like a Keen fan? I'm not sure what that is. Um, Love that you know about the mechanical keyboard scene. Modified, Philco, Majestic Touch here. Interestingly enough, I mean, I have here just mechanical keyboard land time. I have the Mass Drop Control keyboard. I really like this keyboard. Good keyboard. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is not a full size keyboard. I need the number pad. I do a lot of order entry, and there's a lot of Excel that I do, and I need the number pad. I appreciate that the mechanical keyboard community is like, they like this minimal stuff, but I need the full size stuff. I actually have two of these. So this one's for my wife. I have another one at the office in Montreal. I've got this, and I want to get a Top Ray Real Force keyboard. I was at the electronics store the other day, and I was, in the mechanical keyboard section, and just, it was like a stealth black with like the quietest, like smoothest keystrokes I've ever experienced. I have to get it. Anyways, I don't need another expensive keyboard, but I might get that. And my wife was like, "Oh yeah, we need to get this," and I think she wants one too. So we might be buying two of those, and then I will just figure out what to do with these. But I do like, this was my first one. This is the Corsair K75. It's got the Cherry MX Reds. This is not a full RGB keyboard. I don't actually care about full RGB, but I have a Razer, my Razer Blade Stealth laptop. It's got the RGB keyboard, but I never use it in color mode. I keep it, on this keyboard it's red, and I usually just keep it red because I kind of have a bit of a red accent, theme going on here with my keyboard stuff. Although this is an old Corsair mouse. I don't really like the design, and but whatever. It's too gamery. I bought this one. Gamer stuff looks like this. I want to get the Logitech MX Master 3. I want that mouse. So I play games, not that much. And when I do, I'm not competitive, so I don't mind if it's wireless. It doesn't matter for me. Also, seeing you do that high kick and the hyper stretch video was crazy impressive. It used to be much more impressive when I was deep into martial arts. I used to go like 5 days a week to different classes. I'm just not as flexible anymore. Although I think I'm pretty flexible for someone who doesn't exercise very much. I can still almost do the splits. I want to get back to doing the splits, but that requires me to do stretching every day, and I don't know how I feel about that. I really should. But thank you. I was just impressed that I could do a high kick in raw jeans. That's always the dream. When I was a kid, I used to subscribe to a Black Belt magazine. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. I don't even know if they still make it anymore. Let me look it up. Black Belt magazine. Do they still make it? Images. And I used to always see these ads. I remember those old like Action Jeans ads, and I always wanted to do a jean that you could actually high kick in. So it's always fun. But yeah, maybe they still make the magazine. I mean, this Tony Jaw over here. But yeah, I mean, it was like the 90s when I subscribed to this magazine. I mean, who subscribes to magazines anymore? But yeah, Black Belt magazine. A lot of fun here. Okay, I know I missed a bunch of questions. I'm just going to scroll all the way down. If I missed your question, just ask it again. Brandon is more about ultimate value from what I've seen in very good jeans. Unbranded is about absolute value. There's not a lot of newness there, which is how we're also able to when we're doing production for unbranded, it is big production every time. So with Naked and Famous, some of our productions, sometimes we're doing maybe less than 1,000 pairs. So that's not a big production at all. But with unbranded, we're doing 10 times that often. So when we're doing things at a bigger scale, we can get a better price on things. So that's how we keep unbranded prices the way they are. It's about volume there and just driving home the absolute best possible price for a pair of Rod jeans. How do you guys come to the Naked and Famous name for the brand? That is a good story. You know what? I will do a history of Naked and Famous denim video where we cover questions like that. It is a fun story. To soak or not to soak before the first wear, that's up to you. I often do it nowadays just because I like... Here's one thing, when you put on a pair of raw jeans, if you're in public transit a lot, or if you're sitting on plastic chairs or things like that, even you slip and slide a lot because your jeans are so they're starchy and raw, and there's just that I don't want to slip and slide, so I wash my jeans to get rid of that starch, and then the jeans aren't as slippy anymore. So I like pre-soaking or washing my jeans before wearing them the first time. That's just my personal thing there. On the topic of manufacturing runs, how many pairs do you tend to produce for various MIJs? It depends. The original first styles of MIJs, because the production was, we really kept it at it was us, Blue Owl, and maybe 2 or 3 other retailers worldwide. So the productions were very low. But we've opened up the distribution of MIJ just a little bit more. So the production levels are probably, I don't think we're making it's still not that many. It's not a big production run. But maybe it could depend. It could be less than 2,000 pairs per MIJ run. For the world, less than 2,000 pairs. Sometimes less than 1,000 pairs, depends on the style. Like the MIJ 8s, the hand-dyed Tokushima ones, less than 100 pairs, or around 100 pairs. That is a very, very, very small run. You know what I find always amazing is when I see another brand do limited edition 5,000 pairs. I'm like, that's just, for brands our size, that's a big run. It's a big run. So I always find that amusing. Somebody told me it makes them fade worse. That's BS. Yeah, no, it's not. There's a lot of old wives. Maybe that's not the right term, old wives' tales, because it's not. Old wives aren't talking about raw denim. But there's a lot of tales out there about this and that about raw denim, and I love the fact that we don't live in 2008 anymore, because the myths are very, very easily being lifted. We're not living in that world where we believe some of this BS, and you can wash your jeans every month and they're gonna fade. They're gonna fade differently, and we're gonna see what they fade like. But because the community has gotten so big, and we've seen so many different ways that people treat their jeans, we get to see what those look like, and we get to debunk a lot of information that we used to think was true. How many Elephant 9s were made? I don't remember. Maybe down the line we'll post that information so you kind of know just how limited your jeans are. But I will tell you this, that almost nothing from the seasonal collection, we're not making 3, 4, 5,000 pairs of these things. Everything we make is pretty limited. Especially when you look at when I'm on Tate and Yoko right now, and I'm looking at spring summer, some of the spring summer releases, and they're just completely gone, nothing left, or very little left. Just some odds and sods sizes here and there. It just goes to show you, like, we're not making like tens of thousands of pairs. It's hundreds of pairs mostly, or in the low thousands of pairs, and that's for the entire world. And you'd think about, our distribution. If you go on nakedandfamousdenim.com, you can see our retail. It's a lot of retailers. So, each retailer, they might get like 10, 20 pairs of a particular style. Like, you would think 20 pairs of jeans for one store to sell, like, that's going to go pretty fast usually. So, whatever you have, especially if it's a seasonal style, try finding a pair. It depends on the style. Some styles sell faster than others, but try finding a pair a year later. It's going to be very difficult. I'm so excited about the MIJ. If Tati and Yoko has been Canadian dollars, it would have been almost a certain buy. At American, it's a bit more of a circumstance at the time. Let me tell you something. The prices on Tati and Yoko, they are in US dollars. The reason for that is because there is no way for us to operate a single website and check you out in multiple currencies. So whenever you see a website that says, okay, here it is in Canadian dollar, like here's the Canadian dollar, US dollar, euro, they're using it off of a base currency. So whatever the base currency of the way the website operates is that currency. And so it'll do it on the fly currency conversion. And then when you check out, you'll check out in that currency. Unless they're very sophisticated and they have like multiple websites operating in multiple currencies for different regions, and we're just not, like, that's a big undertaking. Nordstrom or somebody could do that, but we're not that big, and like just that undertaking is a tremendous operation for us. I would like to get there. I know what it would take to do it, but it's just such a huge task for us at the moment. We are making steps in terms of our back-end system to make future upgrades possible. Anybody who's been around any business that's been around for a long time knows that sometimes, I worked at a very prestigious department store in Canada, and our back end system was like Microsoft DOS. It was, it's just that some systems are so old, but they work, and just upgrading them is such an impossibility at that point that you just keep using the old system. And we're kind of like that. We have a very, very old system that we've been using, and it doesn't talk with the modern stuff so easy. And anyways, it makes back end stuff a little bit challenging, and so we are upgrading it, and it is a large undertaking. But when we do make that upgrade, it will make things like having the ability to have multiple currencies actually being checked out in multiple currencies a thing that we could actually do. But at the same time, our Canadian retail prices are basically just a currency conversion of the US prices. Now, we do it based on at a certain time, but I would say the Canadian US dollar has kind of been at the same kind of crappy level for a while. So you probably aren't losing much. If you do check out Tate and Yoko in USD, you do get a break on the shipping, so that might help balance it out a little bit. But we know, and we do partner with a lot of great Canadian-based retailers. So you can check out Detail, you can check out Muttonhead, Over the Rainbow, Gerhard Supply, Future Francis. There's so many great Canadian retailers. Denali in Winnipeg just started operating their website. So you have opportunity to shop for our collection in Canadian from Canadian retailers. So I know that a lot of people want to support us, and then that's kind of a thing. So anyhow, that's kind of where we're at with that, and we do support and I know our Canadian guys, retailers carry a lot of our products, so you should be able to find what you're looking for in Canadian dollars if you choose to shop that way. What kind of animal is that 40-ounce patch from? Is it or multiple? It's multiple layers. Yeah. There is no hamburger size leather. It is multiple layers, but we had to put them together like that. Was it Long and McQuaid? Long and McQuaid. That's the instrument store in Toronto, right? Long and McQuaid. But I don't know what the question is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is the way to go. The problem is that it ain't like our system. It ain't broke. I mean, it works. It works to the sense that we've gotten this far using it, but the amount of like just back end paperwork that we end up like the time we spend making the system work is getting to the point like where it's a lot of time. And so the upgrade is definitely worth it in the long run. And we have to do it eventually. So it's better to do it now while we're still at the size that we are. If we get to be humongous, maybe one day it'll happen. Then imagine that upgrade. I can imagine that upgrade would be, monumental. It'll be an impossibility. I'm not worried about paying in a different currency. It was more that Canadian dollar price would mean it is far more cheaper for me in the UK than the US dollar price. Okay, well, it's kind of the same, really. I work in digital marketing for a big brand, and I totally feel your pain. So you definitely understand. Konnichiwa, a lot of Japanese people. Hello, thank you for joining me. Just wanted to say hi. Well, hello, thank you for joining. I'm sorry, I can't read that, but I can read it, but I don't know what it means. Wakarimasen, seimasen. My Nihongo is very not good. That's the extent of my Nihongo. But thanks for joining me. Nonetheless, I wanted to go over those Batman previews again with you. Because I know some people joined and they did not get a chance to see the Batman previews for holiday season this season. So you're going to be able to see some of the jeans, not all the jeans. The notable one missing from these videos is the Joker. But I will have previews for that coming soon. So let's take a look right now at some of the details of the Batman collection coming this holiday. So let's turn to my computer monitor here, and we've got the dynamic duo denim. So we've got Batman and Robin from the 1960s original live action series, the series I grew up watching, and what we have is an indigo denim with a gray weft matching the Adam West classic Batman logo outfit. So we've got that, and then we move up to Harley Quinn. And what we have here is that red leather patch with Harley Quinn on that leather patch, looking so cool. Got the Mad Love, cards here, and what you have is an black by red weft stretch selvage matching Harley Quinn's, iconic Batman from the animated series uniform. And then we go over to the Dark Knight, which is a 16-ounce heavyweight black. You've got Batman here. Sorry, I just trying to control a couple different things at the same time. It's not so easy. Come on, computer. You listen to me, and you listen good. So you can get a good idea there of the leather patch. You've got Batman with Robin here in that comic book kind of print leather patch, and you have that heavier weight black slubby denim here. So that's going to look really, really cool. It's a black by gray. So again, it matches Batman's uniform from the Dark Knight series. So that's what you've got coming soon. And then we also have, let me just pull it up, the Bane denim, which is really, really nice. And you're going to see a glimpse of the pocket flasher here as well. And let me just pull that up real good for you. Here we go. So you can see that denim. It is a heavier weight black stretch denim, and you can see Bane here looking pretty menacing on the leather patch, that very, very thick leather patch. And then, you've got the beautiful pocket flasher here, Bane Bat Breaker, with that iconic comic book cover where Bane is just destroying Batman. I remember as a kid seeing that in the comic book shop and just being absolutely shocked that this was going on. This was kind of around the same time as Superman dies, so a lot of things were going on in the comic book world. So that was a very iconic comic book cover for me growing up as a kid. And then you've got that beautiful embroidery with Bane's face mask. And then you'll see here on the Selvage ID, you have that Venom colored Selvage ID, and you will check it out on the jeans there as well. So that is the Bane denim. So that's your preview once again. For those of you who stuck around, thank you so much. And we will have official previews on the Instagram very soon. The stream's been very choppy for me too. So sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi sucks, and my phone wasn't connecting to Instagram Live. And usually when I go Instagram Live, I do it on data because that seems to be a better connection for me. I'm just getting closer to my router. I hope things are looking a little bit better right now. All good over here on the stream. Sorry about that. If it's choppy, I apologize. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm going to test it out, but I might switch over to doing YouTube live streams. I can connect to a much higher quality camera. I just won't be able to move around my house so much. So I'll just have to have my props and things like that close to my desk. So I might switch out for that in the near future. I will post. I'll make some posts if I'm doing if I'm going over to YouTube. But I do like going on live just because most of our audience is here, and it's easier for me to go live in the sense, and for me to move around with the camera with my device. So being stationary, I don't know. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. You weren't kidding about your Wi-Fi. Yeah, my Wi-Fi stinks. I'm in an old building, and the internet that comes into the building kind of sucks. It's not as fast as like the fastest Japanese internet that they have to offer. And like, here's one thing, in Canada we pay a lot for internet, but I have to say that in my experience, especially in Montreal, whatever internet ISP company, internet service provider I had, whatever their advertised speeds were, like if they told you you're going to get 100 megs or 400 megs or a gigabyte down, you would get it. In fact, I with my last provider I had in Quebec, I was getting higher than the advertised speeds. And when the technician came in to like test out, he would install the internet and then he'd show you the speed. And I'd be like, wow, it's getting faster. He's like, yeah, we actually advertise lower than our like speeds because we kind of want to, under promise, over deliver. And I'm like, that's the way to go. But in Japan, apparently, a lot of companies will tell you just their maximum speed, and like it's not uncommon for you to get like 10% of the speed. And they're just like, yeah, it says up to. You get up to 100 megabytes down, and just so what? You're getting 20. Yeah, we said up to, and so I'm not pleased with that. But there is 5G being rolled out here in Japan, like in a big way, and my next phone will be a 5G phone. So I will get really, really fast data on my phone, and they have like these routers that you can get that connects to mobile networks. So I'm gonna get when it's available for me to upgrade. I'm gonna get one of these routers for my home that doesn't connect through the cable line, but it connects through like mobile networks at 5G. So I'm getting like super fast speed wirelessly. That's the dream. So right now I'm kind of stuck with what I got, and it's not the best, and I'm a little saddened by that because coming here, I was expecting even better internet speeds than Canada. And while Canada is very expensive for the internet, and I'm sure not every area is covered the same way, I was satisfied with the quality of speed and things that I was getting. No more endless loop of you talking about Batman. LOL. Okay, well, sorry about that, but I'm sure some people appreciate it, so I'm not that sorry. I know a lot of people are excited for the Batman collection, and a lot of people have been waiting to see actual Gene, so that was your first glimpse at that. I'm gonna wrap up live stream here today with a little bit of snack time. Reese's not here with me right now, so it's going to be just a solo mission here. So if you want to join me for snack time, stick around. I will. I know we've got a couple of interesting things, but I got this one thing because I really thought it was different, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. Are you live streaming on YouTube also? I am not live streaming on YouTube also. I usually just repost these videos to YouTube. I have live streamed on YouTube, and I might consider switching because I can connect my digital camera, get 4K quality out of that, and live stream in really high quality and with probably better audio as well. So I might set up like a streamer kind of setup for these things down the road, but I do like just walking around my house like this, so we'll see. It's just, like I said, I don't want to rely on my Wi-Fi because it kind of stinks, but anyway. I have today a fun drink, which I'm not really sure what it is, but apparently it is kind of a classic Japanese soda. It's a Co-Up, so I don't know, Cola Up, Coke Up, 7 Up, I'm not sure. Guarana. So I'm not sure what to expect from a drink like this. 60th anniversary, the Japan brand. Let's get the camera rotated on this. The Japanese brand, 60-year anniversary of this drink. So it's a old school. Let's try it out. Let's get. I got these the other day. These kind of vintage. They're definitely vintage. Japanese Mickey Mouse. Kirin is like a brand of. They make alcohol, but they make all kinds of drinks. So, anyways, these little beer mugs. Kirin beer. So these Mickey Mouse beer mugs, beer glasses, old school ones. So I love character cups, especially old ones. So COVID-19 Wi-Fi. That's pretty much the situation that I'm in right now. Okay, I'm gonna pull out that battery, prop this up here a little bit, get a little pour going on with this soda. I don't know what to expect. I've never had this before, and I don't even know what color I'm going to expect here. I remember last time with that fancy cola that I got, it was yellow. It smells like Red Bull. That's probably Red Bull, they have Guarana in it. This totally smells like Red Bull. Let's check out that pour, and it funny. It looks like a light cola. It kind of also looks like a Red Bull. It has that golden kind of look to it. It looks like beer. What do you guys think? It is a very light cola, look. You can see that there. It totally smells like Red Bull. Like if somebody to give that to me, I would assume that this is a Red Bull. Red Bull might be a little bit clearer than this though, but that's not bad. It tastes like light cola with a touch of Red Bull. That is kind of neat. I like Red Bull. I like cola. That is not a bad combination, I have to say. It is cola and Red Bull. This is cola and Red Bull. I don't think this is for everybody. This is not like it's not overly sweet. It has that tartness that you get with a Red Bull. It's got a great fizz, great bite. I like this drink. This is a good drink. 60 years this has been around, and I'm only discovering it now. Would recommend. I got this at the grocery store. I don't know if I see. You know what? I never really paid attention to this product before. I don't know if you'll find this at a convenience store. You probably would. But I'm gonna double check. Maybe I'll let you guys know next week where you can find this if you do come to Japan. When you do come to Japan, I would encourage all of you guys to make the trip when you can. I think just in terms of what's going on here in Japan, I actually don't follow the news that much, but I did hear that in October, which we're in now, they're opening things up a little bit more in terms of who can travel to Japan. I don't know if tourism is quite open yet, but now I think they're accepting more people from different countries so long as you do the 2-week quarantine. So I know there's a lot of people who come to Japan. Maybe they have jobs. They've got to work here or like work lined up here. So those people might be able to join and or come here, and so long as they do the 2-week quarantine, they'll be allowed in. So before it was only residents of Japan and citizens of Japan that were allowed to come to Japan. But now I think even if you're a non-resident, maybe a temporary worker or a temporary visa holder, like those people will be able to come in. I'm not sure about tourism. Hopefully that opens up again soon. And you guys will be able to come here and try some of these snacks and explore this great land. But I will be back in Canada. In probably within 2 or 3 weeks. So when I'm there, I will be in quarantine for 2 weeks. I'll be in my apartment in Montreal. I will have some props and stuff like that brought to my apartment. So I'll still have stuff to show off. So we'll still be doing these live streams. They just might not be as colorful as they could be. Because I don't know. Will they not be as colorful? They'll be plenty colorful. I'll make sure there's lots of color in there. So, was it cheap or expensive like the last one? I think this was like $1 or something. Like it was not $5 like the last one. Although I was at Dean and DeLuca here the other day, and they had that fancy soda. They had they were selling it. So that's definitely a fancy soda brand. I've been seeing it around. I was at. I saw they had a really, really cool vending machine that I came across, and it was all metal, like raw steel. It was really cool. One of the coolest vending machines I saw in Japan. If you like vending machines, check out my personal Instagram, BahZadt, BahZadt. If many of you can't find that, just find an old Instagram post here on the Naked and Famous channel where you see a picture of me. It probably tags to my personal Instagram. And check out my IGTV. I found a really, really cool vintage vending machine kind of it wasn't a museum. It was open to the public to use, but it was all these old vintage food vending machines. You could buy sandwiches and hamburgers and ramen and udons and it was really, really cool. If you like old vending machines or Japanese vending machines, you want to see that little live stream that I did. Good luck to the Canadian company, Naked. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna leave. I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining me on another live stream here. I will see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful weekend and stay safe out there. Bye, everyone.